basic principle for us to move on this is privatization of distribution companies and generation companies, particularly the distribution companies. There's the companies that are bidding for distribution have been shortlisted. We expect that by the second quarter of next year, the transactions will be completed. There are a number of issues that needed to be addressed in order to achieve this. One is tariff, cost-reflective tariff. The other is regulatory environment, and so on. So on the issue of tariff, the Regulatory Commission has come up with a regulatory tariff that is cost-reflective, and we are going to put this in place by by January 1st of next year. The intention is that we would be able to have investors feel comfort that when they invest, they will be able to recover their money. The environment, the regulatory environment, is also now quite a stable one, and the regulator is an independent regulator of government, so this is in place. Now, the buyer of power. In the past, it used to be that there was no off-taker of power, no one to actually sign power purchase agreement with that is credible. And what government has done as part of the reform is to put in place the bulk trader. And this is an interim buyer of power with a credit guarantee from the World Bank. A World Bank partial risk guarantee will be provided to all the companies that are providing electricity. And we've gone ahead also to provide this partial risk guarantee at 3 key points on the value chain of production and distribution of power. One is at the distribution end, to provide distribution companies with regulatory certainty. There's a guarantee there being provided to them. The other is at power purchase, so that generation companies that sell power to distribution companies would be guaranteed payment, that they will get paid. The other is at gas production, that when producers of gas do produce and sell gas, that they will be paid. These are things that have been put in place to incentivize the entire industry. And so we're making very good progress. We are in the short term, of course, trying to work to recover generation capacities. But this can only be done really very well by the privatization. The privatized companies will then have investment come in to recover some of the stranded capacities, as it were.
All right. Obviously, the very comprehensive review there, but can you just give us your thoughts on the role that the capital market is going to play in the transformation that we're seeing in the power sector? Obviously, we're celebrating 50 years of capital market regulation in Nigeria and capital market activity. Obviously, many people are expecting quite a few of the privatized power companies to be listed on the stock exchange.
This is exactly where we're heading. We expect that in no time, because these are all ongoing concerns, that once they're taken over by these private companies, that they will try to raise capital from the capital market in order to expand the generation assets, in order to improve distribution networks. And that becomes how the country's electricity sector can quickly ramp up and achieve what we're expecting will happen. This we are sure can be achieved.